Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Special shout out to all the new subscribers that joined the channel last week. We added close to 35 people, which was amazing. Can't wait to continue to see that go up. For those of you who don't know, my name's CJ, and I've been working on remodeling this house that was originally built in 1931. So as you can imagine, there's a ton of things that needed to be fixed, updated in order to get this house ready to rent. We've documented all of that process on this channel, so if you have time, please go back and check out one of the past videos. But if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button and let's get into today's video. For the first time in probably 5 months, if you look behind me, there isn't a tarp on the house. This was the last tarps were. There was a tarp on the back door. There was a tarp on this rotted boards that we pulled out from behind this AC unit. And there was a tarp on this old window, which they decided to just put a piece of plywood over and paint that. So it looked terrible. So last week on Tuesday, Dad was able to come out here by himself, and he was able to put up the new siding for that old window. He put the new siding up to replace the old boards behind the AC, and he finished putting the siding up at the bottom of this back door. So along with that, he primed everything, so it's all protected now. And like I said, it's the first time in 4 months we haven't had a tarp on the house, so it looks awesome already. And I can't wait to get a fresh coat of paint on the entire house. It's gonna look awesome. So let's go inside and see what we're gonna get into today. Okay, the list is getting shorter as we continue to progress on with this project. Really all that's left is a few electrical things and sheetrock. I'm gonna have my dad next week, and he said he was free to come out and help, so that's gonna be great. So I'll save the remaining sheetrock for when he gets here. But what I'm gonna focus on is finally finishing up the electrical. And really the only things left on the electrical to do is gonna be in the island and in the bedrooms. So the bedrooms will be easy. If y'all remember, we did these two ceiling fans in here. They were done the same way as the bedrooms were, just a single switch. And then from there, you just pull the strings to turn on the fan or turn off the fan. I wanna go in and add a light switch like we did here. So we have lights on the switch, a fan on the switch, and make it a little more modern. I've already done the other bedroom. The only thing that's left is these two, the master bedroom and then the other second bedroom behind me right here. That should be relatively pretty easy. Knock on wood. The funner project of today is going to be building this around the island, which will just be like a 2x4 mini wall that's going to go all the way around and encase the island, give it more support, as well as give us places to mount the boxes. You see I have one sitting here and one over there. They'll be installed in the wall. And I'll go ahead from there, run power from the panel to the island. So we'll have a line coming from all the appliances and then a line coming for the dishwasher directly from the main panel. So I've already made a trip to Lowe's. I got all the lumber we're gonna need to make this happen. So let's start on building that surround and getting that knocked out so we can get under the house and start pulling some cable in the mud. It's gonna be fun. See you guys here in a second. We got the surround made for the island. Came out pretty clean. I'm gonna go ahead and mount all the electrical boxes in the locations they need to be. Apart from that one, I need an adjustable depth box, but they didn't have any at Lowe's, so we'll just run the wire for that. I did screw all the sides together. We just need to fasten it to the floor. I'll do that after we finish pulling on the wire and everything. So let's get to hanging these boxes in the right spot, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I went ahead and I roughed in all the electrical for this island. So now we've got the power coming from the GFCI all the way across to this other outlet here. We've got a hole drilled, it's just a little whip coming out of the ground, for the dishwasher. We've got the power running from the incoming over there to the switch, which will then run back to the outlet for the disposal. And that's pretty much everything underneath the island. Okay, now for the fun part. It's going to be to drill out from underneath the house to get access to the bottom of this panel. We're going to bring the power up into that and tie it into 2 new breakers, one for the dryer, one for the dishwasher and one for the island. Then we'll take those cables and bring them up through the floor of the kitchen and up into the created wall around. So let's go ahead and get under the house and start pulling some wires. It is freezing cold under here, but we're at the spot where the power comes into the panel. I'll show you here, hang on. All right, so we're gonna put, this is where we run in for the new master circuit, or replace the old master circuit. I'll probably put one of the lines in through here. I can still probably fit another one in there. And then I'll just drill another hole next to it. You just gotta be careful at this part not to hit any of these cables. So let's try to press our luck here. Alrighty, we got both lines coming up. This one's gonna be the dishwasher, and this one is the island. Nope, that's backwards. This is the island, this is the dishwasher. So now we're gonna go ahead and put in the new breakers we got today underneath these two, and we'll wire these up. Step 1 is done. The breakers have been wired into the panel. They are in the off position for those of you who are worried about my safety. Now we get the fun task of tying all this mess together. Let's get to it. Now the fun part, we're gonna take this incoming power, we're gonna splice together the grounds and the neutrals, and then I'm gonna put a pigtail on the hots so I can isolate the GFCI circuit from the garbage disposal so it doesn't trip whenever these outlets trip. We're gonna run the line side to the bottom of the outlet and the load side to the top, and then take that load to the other side of the island, wiring this the same as regular outlet, and then this will be the outlet for the garbage disposal, which will be on the switch. So the power for this outlet is coming from the switch, which we're going to wire up next. And you can see it here, that bottom line's coming from that pigtail from behind the GFCI, and the top line's going to the garbage disposal. Just going to put the grounds together, like I've done on everything else. Put the neutrals together. Then once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and size up and cut and trim the hots from each side. Put a loop on the end and attach the switch to those and button her up. And there you have it. And that's how you wire in a whole island. Let's test this first outlet. Boom. Trip it. Perfect. Now let's do the garbage disposal. Oh, that's backwards. It's working. Need to flip those. Dishwasher. Bam. And last but not least, the other outlet on the kitchen, which should also be protected by GFCI. Give it a final trip test. Bam. Good to go. I just gotta flip the leads from here and we'll be done with this. Okay, the switch has been fixed for the disposal. Everything's in working order now. I wanted to do the switches for the rooms, but I'm out of Romex. I'll check and see what time it is. If we got enough time, I'll go run to the store, grab some. We can start on that today. If not, I'll start on it tomorrow morning. All right, I don't have enough Romex, but it doesn't stop us from prepping the holes for the 2-gang box that's gonna go here. So same thing I did in the bathroom, oversize this hole so we can cut out this backboard and then just screw a piece of sheetrock on top and have our old work boxes just flare out and grab on the sheetrock. So let's get to cutting. Perfect. You guys just saw me oversize this hole, cut the window out for the new outlet box that's going to go in there, or switch box. This is the existing switch line for the lights to the fan. I've got those separated out. All we need to do is run an additional Romex to here and up there. And I'll show you, we're going to do something different. So I'm not bringing power to here, and there's already power up there. We've kind of talked about what's been done in here before. So I'll just show you all tomorrow. And then I've done the same in the master bath. We can go check that out right now. All right. I actually had a box here, and since I have access to this wall on the other side, I just went ahead and put in the new box here. Here's the power coming in, and then here's the line to the switch. Got this one up here. All we'll need to do is just bring a Romex to there, tie the power in down here with this guy, and we're rocking and rolling. Okay, so I'm gonna go run to Lowe's and pick up the stuff I'll need for tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys here in a second. What? New day. Got a little help today too. My little bro P came by. We're gonna do the electrical. Starting on, it's freezing cold outside, but I'm gonna wait to do that because I forgot about the dryer. I mean the wash machine outlet. So we're gonna need to run that today, and I want to knock out the lights. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. That's the most smoke detector. That light right there, and then the light in the master bath, bedroom, and we will work our way towards outside. If we get all that done pretty quick, I'm probably gonna try to jump on the dryer vent duct as well. So let's see what we can do. See you guys here shortly. Yeah, that's so much easier with a little bit of help. We were able to knock out both wire pulls for the second bedroom, Sheboygan, as well as the ones for the master bedroom, and probably 10 minutes maybe. It'd save me like 45 minutes to an hour. So let's get to wiring these up and go on to the next task. So this circuit's wired normally. We have a hot coming into the box, so we're gonna put our neutrals together and then pigtail the hot jumper across both switches. This next box though is gonna be different because the power is in the light fixture, not the box. So the neutrals on this are actually hot, and they're gonna be used to split the circuit inside the fan box, allowing us to switch it from the wall. So you'll see I have a hot and a neutral on the top and bottom of each switch to break the circuit. Okay, you guys just saw me and Peyton wiring this switch right here, as well as the one for the master bath. I may have narrated it, I may not have, depending on if I figured out how to do it or not. But if I didn't, I'm sorry. And quick synopsis, they're both different. One's getting power to the switch, and one's getting power from the light. So hopefully I narrated it to tell you what was going on. Now we're going to focus on, Peyton's going to grab a fan right now from the master bedroom. We're going to focus on wiring in this fan and the one in the master bath. Why do I keep saying that? Master bedroom. So let's get into that, and I'll set you guys up to watch. Okay, we're just changing back these jackets here. This wire here is our new wire for the switch for the fan. This was our existing wire for the light. Yeah, for the light. And this is the incoming power. What we're going to wind up doing is tying the neutrals from both of these into the hot from the main power, and then tying our existing blacks to the respective circuits of the fan to make it work. So let me get this cleaned up, and I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, we got it cleaned up. Now we've got the black hot for the light. We've got the black hot for the fan. Got our neutral, got our ground. Now we're just gonna tie them all together. Blue to the fan, black to the light, white to white, and copper to ground. And we should have a working fan. Let's get it together. All right, we got the power turned back on. Let's give it a test. First one should be the fan. I mean the light. And it's the fan. So that's wrong. Second one's gonna be the light. All right, so we know we need to switch the blue and the black. Blue is light, black is fan. All right, we got this one up too. Went up quicker because it was wired power from switch to light. Makes everything a lot easier. Let's do the first switch should be lights. Sheboygan. Second switch should be the fan. Now, did I pick the wrong fan? We'll see. Because one of them's broken. Yes. Every room has a light now. Boom, boom. Bang. Sheboygan. Shabam. That's a big time. The only thing left on electrical is three things. One vent fan in the hall bath, one vent fan in the master bath, and an outlet for the washing machine. I'm gonna do the washing machine right now. I don't have the vent fans. I gotta pick them up from the office Monday, but I will be knocking that out when me and Dad are knocking out sheetrock next week. So electrical will be completely done next week, but we'll have everything that's the difficult stuff, underneath the house stuff knocked out. So let's get to doing the, not dishwasher, but washing machine outlet right now. And bam, we've got an outlet for the washing machine. The outlet that's left on this wall is the dryer plug, the vent plug, but we couldn't find the adapter at Lowe's, so I'm gonna try to get one at home. While I was doing that, P was able to knock out, clean it up, and get everything back in order. Looks amazing now. I'll show you. So, I think this weekend was a success. We got the lights put up in the second bedroom and in the master bedroom. We got this room picked up a little bit too. We'll put these toilets away in the bathrooms here shortly. And I also got the island wired up this weekend, giving us the power to the places that we need and the ways that we need them. So, calling it a day there. We're going to end it. A lot done this weekend. Very happy with the progress. Thanks again for Peyton for coming out and helping. We're on the way to finishing this up. There's not much left to do on the house, and I'm hoping next weekend we'll have all the sheetrock done. I'll put the final bits of electrical in, which is just going to be the 2 vent fans. Everything else is finished and done, wired into the panel. We just got to put the smoke detectors up whenever we finish painting. But if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. See ya.